Today we're going to talk about how to rake it in being super lazy. Sounds counterintuitive, I know, but I'm Brian Pombo, and we're going to talk about laziness versus hard work and how I'm going to encourage you to be lazy. Welcome back to the Orange Office in Grants Pass, Oregon. Tonight, this is a topic that's very near and dear to my heart because I grew up working on a cattle ranch, and hard work was rewarded most of the time when I was employed. If you can show that you're working hard and that you're putting out a lot of effort, you're rewarded, meaning you get to keep your job. Possibly you might get to move your way up a rank or two. But when you become an entrepreneur, when you become self-employed, when you become a business owner of any type, it flips. You aren't really paid in the long run. You aren't paid when you're getting paid from the marketplace based on how hard you work and how much effort you put into it. Because most of that, well, for one thing, most of it's invisible. Most of it's invisible to the marketplace. Whoever your customer is, they don't care how hard you worked, for the most part. Sometimes it can be part of a story, and sometimes it can be built into marketing and so on and so forth. For the most part, hard work has nothing to do with how well you're rewarded. How well you're rewarded is based on the value they believe they're getting from you, not what you're putting into it. So then the question is, how do you create value for them? That takes thinking. It takes smarts. It takes, and this is where they talk about hard, working smart, not working hard. It's not that you should be afraid of hard work. It's not that you should run away from hard work. But you need to focus on the right area. The right area, somebody in your company needs to be focusing on the customer and what they want and what they're getting out of it on all levels. Not just, okay, I bought this to do a certain thing, it did the thing, I'm happy. The real question is, what do they want beyond that? What do they want after that? Are they as happy as they could be with it? What would make them happier about it? Getting inside of your customer's head. That takes thought. That takes planning. That takes getting out there and having that conversation with your customer. Finding out as much about them as possible, especially your best customers. Finding out as much as possible. So that comes back to you. Why is being lazy helpful to that? Well, I remember a friend saying once that if you want to learn, if you really want a job well done, give it to a lazy person, because they will find a way to do it with the least amount of effort. And if you could do something with the least amount of effort, it will cost the least to be able to produce it. And as long as you're really focused on the end goal, on what you're providing, the value for the end customer, then you're going to get where you need to get using the laziest person. Oftentimes, entrepreneurs, business owners, they have a lazy streak. They have a lazy side. And I'm going to tell you, don't run away from that, because I'll use myself as an example. The things I like doing the least drain me the most of energy. So one person may see it as being lazy, but I am always looking for the thing that drains me and try to find a way to stop doing it. Maybe I automate it with software. Maybe I outsource it to someone else who really does enjoy doing it, who's better at doing it than I am. Maybe I find a way to cut it out completely or replace it with something else. One person may look at that and say that's lazy. But for me to be able to maintain proper energy to do the things that I do best within my company, that's what I've got to do. And I'm going to encourage you to do the same thing. Don't beat yourself up because some little devil on the inside is telling you that it's lazy. You've got to do what you've got to do to provide the best product or service to your customer. They want everything they can get, and it's your job to provide it for them. Provide them what they want and wrap it around what they need, and you're going to change lives in the long run. If this makes sense to you and you're a business owner or you're an executive in the self-reliance field, meaning you have a self-reliant life and you can teach people how to do that, or perhaps you have products or services that help people to become more self-reliant in any way or fashion. Maybe it could be in health. I mean, I even met somebody that it's in the area of beauty, which you wouldn't think would be tied to self-reliance, but I guarantee it can. If you're one of those people, then I'd like you to go to dreambizchat.com. At dreambizchat.com, I've got a quick little video there that will tell you about the Dream Business Transformation. What's the Dream Business Transformation? It's a quick phone call, 30, 60 minutes with me, where I can help walk you through the process and help you to design your dream business. You've got a business, you're doing good at it, I'm sure you're successful. How would you like to make it completely ideal as best as possible, or get it as close to as possible as being ideal, meaning you put in the amount of time you want to put in, you're doing the things you enjoy doing the most, and you're setting other people up, or you're getting rid of all those things that don't matter. Go to dreambizchat.com if you're interested in that. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking all about whether events, live events with real people, whether live events is right for your business or not. So come back tomorrow. We'll be talking about that. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.